Hello. Okay, this video is going to make me feel like a complete vlogger, and I don't know how I feel about that quite yet. Let me back it up a little bit and explain the story behind why I even chose to do this video. A couple weeks ago, me and my teammates, we went to the mall and we just were window shopping, and we actually just got kind of pulled in by these people, not physically, but like they were really like encouraging us to come into their store. And so we went and we were just like, okay, we're just gonna look at some things, and we were kind of joking around saying we're gonna just look at the prices and see how much things are in a Chinese clothing store. Well, we found a bunch of cute things, and these store workers are so good at their job. They were like, you should try it on. Like, you guys have such like nice figures and you're so beautiful. Like, just try them, try them, try them. And I was like, okay, fine. I'll try one thing on. I tried one thing on, and these women were hyping me up. I was like a doll to them. They were putting all these different kinds of clothes on me. They even gave me like a beret. I've never seen myself in those clothes ever. Never thought I would wear them in my entire life, and I was just fully decked out in like this very fashionable outfit. All that to say, each of us three bought something. I ended up buying this really cute skirt. It was a little pricey. So I bought this skirt and I'm like, okay, this is really good quality, but I've seen some things on Taobao that are like of this kind of style. I was like, what if I just bought a bunch of stuff off of Taobao and just tried it out and just tested out the quality and the price that I was getting it for, and made that a video. Coming into China, like there's obviously a difference in fashion and style. And so I was like, oh, am I going to try to keep my like style that I had back in the US? Am I going to have some kind of merge? I don't know. Well, this will tell me the direction I'm going with my closet. I don't know if you guys know this, but a lot of Asian fashion right now is like brown tones. So I bought a bunch of stuff off of Taobao and they've slowly come in. Let me show you everything I bought. Yeah. I kind of went all out. Anywho, I have a bunch of things here that I want to try out, and for anyone who is curious, this is similar to like Amazon fashion, and I am just so intrigued by these kinds of hauls. I got everything in a size medium. I'm not sure how sizing works. I'm really nervous because before I got this skirt from the mall, I went on Taobao and bought this sweatshirt. This is what it was supposed to look like. And then when I got it, the material was not like a sweatshirt, it was like glossy almost. And then the stitching of the red pandas were really off. And so like you could see the creases in between each stitch. And so it just looked awkward, it felt uncomfortable, and I had to return it, and I was really sad. So I had already ordered all of this when I received the sweatshirt. After that happened, I was really discouraged, and so now I'm really hesitant and nervous to open all of these and see what the quality is like and how it matches the product pictures. And I'm also nervous about sizing. I didn't know the in-betweens of online shopping versus in-person shopping, so everything I have here is medium. I didn't do anything else but mediums. So let's see how the Taobao medium works. I have not opened any of these. It has been so tempting, but I'm gonna walk through each one, put them on, and let you know what I think. So let's do this. So the first thing I have is this white collar shirt. It's a very basic shirt. So it feels fine. This shirt so far looks so good. I'm going to try it on and see how it goes. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little see-through, but the sleeves are a good length and it covers my butt, which is nice. So the next thing, I got a sweater vest. I've never had a sweater vest before. I know this is a very trendy Asian style right now. So this is what it's supposed to look like. And here it is. My vision for this was that it would go over this shirt. So it is very big. I thought it would be a little smaller, but I feel like for the purposes of putting it over a shirt, it wouldn't be bad. It's very soft actually, and it's like pretty nice quality. I'm very impressed. To be honest, can't tell you which one's the front and which one's the back, so I'm just gonna top it on. Oh, this is so low. I don't like that. So I don't know if you can see this. The V-neck is like all the way down. It's like gonna slip off my shoulders if I move around too much. I would probably return this one and get a size small because honestly I really like this. It's actually very comfy. So the next thing is another collared shirt. This one is a different color, the original picture here. So let's open it and see. I think this one has more of a natural V-neck, so also an M. Let's see how this one works. It is super comfortable. I really like this. So this one has a really nice like fit. Medium is definitely my size here. I like the sleeves a lot. They fit really well. Compared to the white shirt's definitely more of an oversized fit, so it's got more of like a cover your butt kind of thing, but this one is a little more short. I feel like this is one where you could tuck it in. I like this one. I'm keeping this one. The next thing I want to try on is this dress. I'm very nervous about this because I don't know how dresses fit, especially with a medium, but it was super cute and I saw it and I'm like, I don't really have like a green thing, and green is my favorite color. So I really wanted to get this and I'm hoping that it fits me well. But this is what it's supposed to look like. And this is the dress right here. Let's see. So far, the texture of it is like kind of like a tablecloth. I am worried about this not fitting. Okay, so we've got some string straps, which is helpful, and it's got like a stretchy back, which is also helpful, and a side zipper. This looks pretty good. Always test the zippers because sometimes they don't work well. Oh, okay. Very smooth zipper. Quality, honestly, not bad. So let's just hope it fits. Okay, here we go. All right, so this is actually really cute. I'm very impressed. Wow, okay, hold on a second. So this dress, I feel like you can wear like as is in the summer or spring, but you can also like put something under it and it would be really cute. So I'm gonna try to do that right now. BRB. I feel like this is definitely a dress where you can just keep wearing it all year. Maybe not in the winter, because it's got that slit. Tavo, you're doing great so far. So yeah, you can definitely pair it with either thing. Like you can wear it without a shirt under it or with, and it looks really cute. Next thing is I have a sweater, but I got this sweater that you wear over your dress to kind of make it look like a skirt and sweater combo, and I felt like this was perfect for fall. So this is what it looks like, and I've seen it paired with so many other dresses. And so I bought just the sweater itself. It's very squishy, so I'm excited to open this one. So this thing is thick, like, what? Okay, so because it has that crossover at the front, there's actually like 2 layers of sweater. Because I already have a dress on, I'm just gonna put it on top of this and see what it looks like. So I'm a little confused because it is very warm, but it has like an odd fit. I don't know if it's just because I'm wearing this dress. Like I said, there's this like double layering of sweater. It's very thick and I feel really bulky. I'm gonna try and put on another dress under this and see if that makes it look a little better because I'm a little on the fence. Sizing wise, it's not awful, I think. I mean, maybe if it was a little tighter, it'd be better, but my issue is the chest area. It's a really high V. So I wish like the V part kind of came more symmetrical under behind me. I don't know if that makes sense, but like when I lift my arm, you can see like this weird gap, but I'm on the fence about this one. I'm not sure. I still feel a little weird about the upwards V that's going on here. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. All right, next thing is I'm gonna try on another collared shirt. So this is the last collared shirt I got, and it's striped and it's a different color. So when I originally bought this, as you can see, I thought it was just like black or like blue, but when I got it, it's actually brown and black. And this actually came in a set with the pants. So I'm gonna try both of them on at the same time. This one has a little frocket, and it's kind of got like it kind of reminds me of something my dad would wear, but you know, we're into like trendy big clothes. And then we have the pants. So they're brown, stretchy pants. They look really cute in the fit, and I didn't get the sweater vest because I already got the other one. Oh, they feel really nice. Okay, so we've got the scrunchy back and then a button front and a zipper. I'm gonna say not bad. Off the side you can kind of see it's like a little torn. Oh, pulling it out just fixes it. And they've got real pockets. Oh my gosh. Let's try these two together. I kind of feel like a man wearing this. I really like the pants. I don't know how I feel about the shirt. I feel like the shirt would look cute if I wore like maybe something tighter on the bottom, just because everything is super baggy. Yeah, I was expecting the shirt to be a little like thicker. The pants feel really nice. I really, really like these pants. So I will most likely keep these pants. The next thing is jeans. I am so curious about how Taobao jeans will turn out. I found these really cute jeans right here. And I really liked the fit, how it was high-waisted and then it was a wide leg. I'm so nervous. Again, I got a medium. They only had small, medium, large. It's not like by waist size or anything. I'm nervous. Okay, let's try this on. So something really funny happened. These jeans don't have a hole to put the button through. I'm wearing them right now just with the button not put through. It would fit perfectly if there was an actual button. So aside from this button not working, these are perfect. Holy moly. The real question is, do I cut a hole? Should I do it? Scissors. I don't know how to cut it. I'm so confused. Why is it doing this? Last thing! And this is probably not really exciting, but it's a hoodie. Like I said, the original like sweatshirt that I got was a really big letdown, and I found this brown sweatshirt. And I think it's for guys, but who doesn't love an oversized hoodie? So I got one. I just realized I have another thing under this. So there's still one more. The drawstrings have these like metal tips, which is nice. This is what the inside looks like. It's pretty fleecy. It's actually very soft. Okay, I lied to you guys. This is actually an XL. I didn't realize I got an XL, but I'm gonna try this on. Yeah, guys, this is it. Oh my gosh, this is so soft. I love this one. Okay, I feel like I have a blanket on me. I'm very happy. This was definitely worth it. So much better than the other one. This redeemed my other purchase, so very happy about this. Yay! Okay, last thing. One more dress. It is a brown dress. This is what it looks like in the pictures. I'm also very nervous about this one because I don't know how I feel about the pleating off the sides in the picture. She's a little wrinkly. What's nice is that there's ties so that if it's too baggy in any kind of way, I'll be able to tie it back. And there's a zipper in the back and it's like double layered. So it seems pretty good quality. No poking out seams anywhere. Oh, nope, there is. Okay. So a little bit of the zipper. We've got some little hairs. Let's see how this looks. Okay. I was expecting it to be more of like a wider cut because that leaves room for your armpit to just kind of come out. I don't know how I feel about this. I feel like this kind of reaction is already pretty telling. The sides of it are still pretty baggy. Even when you do tie the back, the tie part it's higher up, and I feel like the issue of bagginess is a little lower than that. I do like how high up the neck is, and it's not like nothing's gonna show if I bend over. I like the length and the fabric, but I'm gonna have to think about this one. So all that to say, Taobao, you did a really good job. I was not expecting to like so many of these clothes and to have them fit well. I'm going to reevaluate some of these things. Overall, I'm very impressed. Confused why you don't put holes in your jeans to put the button through. That's probably a seller thing and maybe just an item issue. I have no idea. All that to say, I hope this was helpful for some people who are maybe in China or curious about Taobao purchases, especially for clothing. I don't know if I've said this, but most of my house stuff is Taobao. And so I've just been curious about like clothing wise, because clothing is a little more specific and detailed. At least for this experiment, I would give you guys like a 95. That's it for today's video. This was really fun. All of this has been fun. YouTube is so fun. I will see you next time, wherever that may be. Bye!